So hello data points. Today we are discussing about the LangGraph. I learned the LangGraph. That time I explored this and I created one beautiful terminal so that I think to have a tour of my examples. So yeah. So if you want to check out my notebook, then this is my notebook for agentic AI using the LangGraph. I learned from the Nitish sir, and yeah, this is shown of to this simple chatbot we are making now. And if you are think the generative AI using the LangGraph, you can visit on this site. This is a similar type of syllabus style format so that you can easily understood. So after we completed the agentic AI, all of this, now we are learning the agentic AI. So that yeah, this is the syllabus of LangGraph. So LangChain, Lang component, model, prompt, output parser, runnable, document, text, vector, retrievals, rag, tool calling, and the agents. Yeah, this is, and now we are go learning the LangGraph up to this. Okay, let's get started. So okay, so first of all, we need to go the number 9, then click with the simple chatbot. Let's explore. So how I did this, I used the rough library, RUFF rough, then fix the document. In this way I can fix all of this format. If you're looking at the top, the lang is updated now. So if you notice what is removed, this is the remove, and it's safe to the base human because both are the same. So that I use the rough to formatting and linter also. So first of all, imports few libraries, LangChain, then the rich library for the terminal. If you notice, these holes I did on the py4 type. I am not using the IPYNB format in the notebook format because I think to make little bit advanced. So that, so this is installed for the traceback any error dot env, then the grok api. If you're looking at the examples, then this is the examples we are using. This is the apis, is the production one notebook I written on the production grade, so that I type this on env format. After that, import this with the temperature 0.1 and the max token is 20. Then the create one state for the LangGraph, then create one node for the message because this is the simplest node. This look like this, and this graph is also created by the LangGraph, and this is the simple graph which is implemented on here. We have the one node which is called the chart node, and after that start and the end simples. So then we create a checkpoints for the memory saver and create the graph state graph. After that, create the node and the edge. So in this node, the chart node is, this is the chart node, and the start button is, this is the start and connected with chart node. Sorry. So chart start to chart, then the chart to end, then chart to the end, then using the compiler to compile using the check pointer. After using the check pointer, you started initially understanding. So this is the loop we are seeing in the version 2 for the updated version. Now we are seeing only, now we see only this part, how this human message is working and overall. If you notice, we are importing the base message. You are importing, we are importing the base message. This is the all type of message: human message, AI message, and system message. Any message we can store inside the base message. If we are using the base message, then we are need to add messages from the LangGraph messages, add messages, because this is the best way to store in the list format. So then we are giving messages in the list format. In the during my time, I not use these brackets. so square bracket, so I got the error. So let's see how this UI is overall working. So this is not, click upon this, run file in dedicated terminal. After that, wait, I think this is the UI, I think. Okay, let me clear all of this. Okay, so let's see. If you are notice, we are sending one message, hello, my name is Rudra, and then simples one chat. Oh shit. Uh, okay, we are providing the checkpoints, but we are not provide the configuration, so that we need to remove this so that we can compile. So why this happens? Because we are here, we are saving the memory using this, and we are that need the configuration during the memory saver time, so that this happens. Let me clear this and run again. So when we are running, we saw very clear format, because in this time I am using the rich library. So this is the simple UI, and this is the Mariamind for the graph visualization. After that, we have the pretty library from, like here. If we are using the rich, then pretty, that pretty print. If we are noticing, during the final state printout, I use the pretty print, so it's nicely visualize everything. Let's see what is happen on here. First of all, human message, this is the my human message. Any additional keywords? No. Response metadata? No. This is the ID for this content. And then what? AI message type, hello Rudra, it is nice to meet you. Then if you notice, or it is stopped, because we are giving only the 20 token for here. If you notice, in this time we are using the 20 token, so that this is gonna happen. And then the additional anything, then response metadata, due to human don't respond during that time, because if there is the human in the loop, then this may be fill. But now it's not complete token time prompt, how much token it's consumed during a time, and the compiler time, prompt token, query time, total time. Then so model name, this is the model name, fingerprint, then all of this, then ID, tool call, any tool call needed for this, no, invalid tool call, metadata, all of this metadata is showing here. Okay, yeah. So so if something is we need to do, this is called discarded changes. When it discarded changes, everything is automatically fine just beside this. Okay, if you control S, then it's also fixed with the rough library. So we need to check what changes happen. I need to close this, then see. Okay, and now let's see the version 2 of this. Now if you notice the version 2, here in this we are using the LangChain AI base and the human message, the Grok LLM, and the pretty and the rich library on here. Then importing, then the model invoke, then the chart state. After that, we creating the node. Then after that, we create one memory saver, and then the create the state. If you notice here also, we have the same chatbot compiler. Okay, let print chatbot get graph, then print this both format, chatbot get graph. We need to run this also, do you mind? Then we need to print this. Why we are not using the pretty print? Because if we are using the pretty print, then it's formatted, means this gives me this output as well. If something is going down, then this is also formatted, so that then the thread id and the configuration id, this is the panel for creating this. Oh, we deleted already. Okay, leave it. So we create one panel on here. Let me show this, then run file in dedicated terminal. After that, yeah, this is the LangGraph start chart and type exit to stop. So this is the panel which is created through the rich library. After that, if you notice, we also import the panel from here, rich library panel. Then after that, we are using the while loop for message user input. If you notice, this is the user input, it expect the input. After that, we can type all of this to stop this. So yeah, uh, then the response of the human message. Chatbot invoke the human message. If you notice, we are using in the curly bracket, you are using in the square bracket, then we are define our config. What is the config? Config is the thread id, means we can think that this is the Rudra chart thread 1, then Rudra chart thread 2, like that. It maintain the history for us. Then the AI message response of the last piece of the content. Let's see what is the last piece of the content. Hello. Okay, and just hello, my name is Rudra, then hit enter. After hitting the enter, we got many things. First of all, we got in a panel the AI message, and that AI message, if you notice, in this AI panel, we got this beautiful image. Hello Rudra, it is nice to meet you. Is there is something would help you, like this. Then the full state, then the state snapshot. We take the snapshot, means we store this all of this in this configuration file with this thread id called Rudra chart thread id. Then all messages are stored on here, so that it can show me on here for I. And it is, if you notice, this is the first and this is the second output. So in this way, eh, it can track the human message. If the user, then it type the user. If that is the AI, then it's type the AI. What this means by other here means by the tool calling. If there is any tool is calling, then it's shown here. If the message content, then again in the JSON format, it show the history. If we are seeing, we are maintaining one and maintain one history on using this square bracket. After that, we append all of this. If you notice, my code is how so much formatted. If you notice again, if we are seeing, I wrote like this. But if we are going on here, then rough format the document. After, if you're looking at it, automatically formatted. In this way, my code is formatted. Okay, I write very ugly code, not good, so that I think to maintain on the production grade, so I use like this. Then it print the JSON format. So let's chart its save history or not. What is 10 plus 2? Okay, so it's, if you notice again, it's provide the 10 plus 2 is the 12 in the AI mode. Then again, it's show the history. Then in the JSON format, we can visualize like this. Again, we are typing add 8 on that number, and what is my name. We, if you notice, first we are uh, adding the recent history. Then if we are notice what is my name, this is, we are triggering our previous to previous message. Then we are also need to store one message which is called for today is my birthday. So let's see what it's give me the output. So it's give me the one beautiful output which is by the way it's created through the pretty print. Happy birthday Rudra. It's say to calculate. If you notice, it's what is my name, it already say Rudra, and today is my birthday, it say happy birthday. Then to calculate a new number, I will add 8 plus 12. If you notice, we are giving only the 8, and the previous content they fetch, we got the 12 answer. By the way, it was great to see celebrating with your special days. Then if you notice in the user, we have having one great conversation with here. Then in this method, if you notice, the AI will type the inside the content happy birthday Rudra. Then if you notice /n/n, this is which is visible on here using the pretty print. Then I want to become a AI engineer. Can you tell me how and what project need to build? So if you notice, then it gives me a, if you notice why this happens, because our token limit is very less, so that this happens. So this is I want to become this, then AI engineer can a fascinating in this, learn the fundamental Python. I did mathematics, yes, I have the idea. Then data structure and algorithm, I don't have the idea for now. Then I say that bye, thank you. Okay, let's say thank you, bye. Let's see what happened. Why this gives me again, it was nice to chatting with you Rudra. It gives me say that again, I hope you have great birthday and successful journey becomes the AI engineer. If you notice, this is how the history is maintained, and they understood the previous memory as well. So yeah, I need to use the by. If you notice why this I say the by, why this not trigger, let's check out our code. If you notice here we are using by, but why this not happen? Because it's not take it think that we are you are saying that thank you by, so that it's need to apply, need to say something, so that it say that. If you only type the by, then the chat is ended. So yeah, this is a simple library with a simple chatbot which also have the own content as well. So yeah, thank you, Johan.